It was about 2 weeks ago. It was just when the war in Iran was breaking. Okay, I know technically it's a conflict, it's not a war, but I don't really want to get into semantics. The Middle East is known for being a war torn place or a conflict prone area. Like many Americans, I'm not really feeling the US being involved with Iran.
This generation will tell you straight up, I will go to prison before they go to the military, bro. Like, this generation's not gonna join no draft.
I know a lot of people who were a part of MAGA feel betrayed because, of course, Trump was saying, no new wars, right? And on top of that, talking about putting America first. Now, I was excited because I felt like after the Biden administration, finally, we were going to get some kind of action. The last administration was just like benign. And it doesn't help that we had Trump before Biden. So you kind of had a demo of what to expect with him. It just felt like if you were going to force Kamala Harris down our throats, we much rather go back to Trump.
Kamala, you're fired. Get out of here. Go. Get out of here.
And like I said before, there were a lot of people who were super passionate, a lot of super MAGA people. I wasn't necessarily that as much as I was really upset about how the Democrats didn't seem to prioritize the concerns of the American people. Fast forward to today. I can't say that I'm surprised that we're in Iran. I felt like there was always something leading up to that. I'm not really upset about us being there as much as I'm upset about the fact that I feel like we were coerced into being there. And immediately I took it personally. Both my grandfathers were in the military. Both of them had health issues connected to their service. And my family suffered tremendously from it. I joined the military. It did give me a great deal in life. I benefited greatly. But I had the privilege of going into the service when things weren't so unstable. I joined the military way before the pandemic. It was a different time. So now, the United States, we're in such hot water here at home. We have so many issues here at home. To think that we could just focus on our own problems is naive. To think like an isolationist, to be like, oh, we're only going to focus on our own country. It's ignorant to do that. But feeling like we were pushed by a foreign country is so uncomfortable.
No one wants to fight for Israel.
Because if our interests are being manipulated by somebody else, if we're willing to sacrifice American lives for the interest of another country, then where do we stand as Americans? Like, are we even a free country? Are we even a sovereign country if one of our allies can push us into this predicament? I must admit, when I was in the service, I was surprised by a lot of things that made me feel like the Constitution didn't come first. And I was just hoping that I was just young and disgruntled. But now it feels like I was right on the money. At the same time, I can't get upset for other people's sake because these American soldiers seem to be perfectly fine with it. And they're even celebrating because they're like, oh, we're going to get that deployment money. And it does it for them. I took a selfish approach. Immediately, I thought about the fact that I am a veteran. Immediately when things kicked off with Iran, the first thing I thought about was things didn't go so smooth with Iraq.
The Iraq war did not need to happen. It should not have happened. Iraq did nothing to us. And we killed 1 million Iraqi civilians, lost 5,000 plus American soldiers. For what? It diminished our standing in the world. It damn near bankrupted our coffers. All it did was make the war machine get bigger and stronger in America. I think anybody who's been shot at and blown up and seen people blown to literal pieces is anti-war. If you're not, and this is for, I'm speaking directly to every veteran out there. If you love war, then you've never actually been in it. I don't give a damn if you serve, but you've never seen somebody take their last breath in a violent situation. You've never seen it. I have. It's not pretty.
And things didn't go so smooth with Afghanistan. So it doesn't make sense for us to jump in to something else. But then I had to correct myself for a second and realize that this is not so personal. Everybody's government is doing what they don't want their government to do because most of our countries are in dire straits. I mean, you have to admit, post-pandemic is a completely different world, and it's very unstable, if we're being honest. So with chronic instability, it's not strange for war to follow. And if I'm being real, the soldiers aren't complaining. They get their steak and lobster, and they get their deployment money. So for right now, I guess I'll just be okay with it. I don't like it, but hey, I'm not the president.
I'm not going to start a war. I'm going to stop wars. Bombs will be dropping everywhere.